Hi everyone, Tam's here. I recently attended my first ever Midori Traveler's Notebook Meetup. We had one in Tampa, Florida at the Paper Seahorse. And I thought I would share with you today some highlights from that meetup as well as how I'm going to document it. So here's a few clips. I'm heading to my first ever Midori meetup this afternoon in Tampa, Florida, and I thought I'd share a couple of things that I am planning to take. First of all, I have my current weekly diary insert, and I wanted to keep that loose because usually at these things they have materials and fun items for you to play with, and I want to use those in my current layout for this week. And then I am taking my actual Midori. Is that chunky enough? And inside here are 3 inserts. I have the first 2 are 1 year's worth of weekly layouts, and then the one in the back is my smash book. So a lot of times people like to pass these around and get ideas from one another, so I have that ready to go. I have a couple of inexpensive fountain pens inked up, a micron. People seem to really like this B stamp, so I'm going to take that for people to use if they like, and a stamp pad. And then I'm going to take a bottle of this De Archimentis Jane Austen green ink and a very, very inexpensive Platinum Preppy, but what I'm going to let people do is like dip. If you're familiar with fountain pens, you can either ink them up, or a fun quick way to test them out is to dip the nib in the ink, old school. So I thought that might be fun if people want to play with fountain pens. So yep. And here is everything all wrapped up and ready to go. I have my supplies in this little bag. And I got this idea from another person that's in Letter Writers Alliance, and I can't remember her name, but she came to one of my workshops and she had her patches pinned to a pin case, and I love that idea. I also have my Fountain Pen Day Atlanta pin show button. I love those. I hope to collect more of those. And then I have the notebooks, of course, wrapped up Japanese style in furoshiki. My brother brings these back to me from Japan. I absolutely love them. But you wrap them up and then they make a little handle for you to carry all your stuff. So cool. Yep, so we're ready to go. Okay, here's what I'm going to be using to document the meetup. Instead of doing a full layout in my weekly journaling, I thought I would make something separate that can be attached into the layout. So I'm going to use this card because at the meetup the Paper Seahorse had this wonderful lace tape that they gave to us to play with, and so I just saved it on this tag, and I thought I would use this tag as the base for documenting the meetup. They also gave us some wonderful little goodies like these stickers and really cool clip. And we also got 10% off, woohoo, that day. A label, and I have some photographs, and then out of my personal stash I pulled out a doily I thought I could somehow coordinate with the lace tape. So I'm going to do this process style, so take a look at how I put this together. Okay, here is the finished product. I've got pictures on both sides, and managed to use a lot of the items that they gave us that day. So what's cool about it is they did give us this really neat Midori paperclip. So if you've already got a weekly spread, this is an example of a weekly documented layout that I have here. You can just put it here and clip in your documented event. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks, guys.